Damn. They know who I am. On live stream, posted on the gram.
Hey, what it do, man? This is motherfucking So They Say, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, done what it done. Fuck yesterday, what it was, man. You know I got my boy motherfucking man, Tony Atlanta checking in, man. And right now, you already know, man, we finna get on some real motherfucking shit as soon as I get this motherfucking shield right. But,
real spill.
And you know it.
Hey, let me tell you something, Thugio.
What we doing?
I'm still trying to be like you when I grow up.
I'm trying to be like you, man.
But you know, I got a couple questions for you. Cause you know you're a street legend, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know you're a legend, period, but like, boy, you know you're an underground legend for real.
Man, I've been doing this shit for some years, man, and you know, still edit, still on it, and still like who the fuck want it, man. You know, I'm doing this shit really basically now for my generation, man. You know, times done changed, man. The world done shift, so they say. You know what I'm saying? We all living in the matrix. We ain't real. You know that's so they say. You feel what I'm saying? Like the podcast. You know what I'm saying? But
They ain't all the way wrong though.
well, yeah, you know, gotta keep pushing, man. But what we doing?
Well, man, you know, let's go down memory lane real quick.
Okay.
Like,
We about to take y'all down memory lane right
let's
now.
go back to the old label. I ain't talking about when they moved it to Sharon Showcase.
Oh, see, you
I'm
want
talking about, you know what I mean, when it was in the trailer. Can we do that?
Yeah, we can do that. On whatever you want.
So, take me back to, let me see, what year was it? I think it might have been like 03 or something.
Yeah.
And I just remember
0304.
the first time I ever seen you in life.
Uh-huh.
I'm performing at the label.
I had to write it.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to go behind you. You was snapping that hard like nobody wanted to perform after you. Take me back to them days. This before, I think it was before the Black Tea days. I think it was a little bit before that, right? How did all that come to fruition? Like, you know what I mean? Take me back to them Sun Valley days at the bottom.
Yeah, man, you know, my journey, man, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know. You know, I came from the trenches. I'm from Perry Home, Hollywood Coat, you know what I'm saying? West Side shit. But you know, I had fucked around and resigned on the East when I got out, and I was hosting the club, like you said, illegal. When I was going up there, you know, the hoods was still up. Sun Valley, Four Seasons.
Thomasville.
Yeah, Thomasville, you know what I'm saying, all that. And that's when, you know, everybody was coming out, clicked up. But, you know, we ain't had the motherfucking IGs and all that shit back then, man. The only thing we had back then was like Moco Space or something. But make a long story short, when I got in them trenches and started hosting when I got out of prison doing my little 10 years, my cousin, that was the first spot he took me to, the legal. You know, and so I got out, I went up there, I liked it, and they were like, they doing open mic. But not mind you, I ain't have a song done then. But you know, Fabo, that's like my brother from another mother. We grew up together. You know,
Fabo.
yeah, he took me up to Toe Jam with him and Mook B. You know what I'm saying? Red Ball on the beats, and you know they made me a track. You know what I'm saying? To one of my singles, that Dougie, oh, where you at now? You know what I'm saying? And I put it down. You know what I'm saying? Red Ball made the beat and went up there and performed it, and the people that was in there, they liked it. So, you know.
So hold on, time out. So you hadn't even recorded it yet. It just did the track for you. You just went up there and just.
No, they did the track now. I had recorded.
Okay.
But, you know, I didn't know how it was gonna go. You know what I'm saying? My first time in it, so I went up there and performed it, and they liked it. But mostly, you know how the gang go. It was women like it. You know, women talk. So, you know, they went back to their hood and told everybody, you know what I'm saying, about the shit and what they liked it back then, you know what I'm saying, with voice and all, you know, being unique. They brought other folks to where it got to a point to where open mic was over, the owner was like, hell, you think yo? I'm like, yo. He was like, shit, how about you promote and we split the dough? See, they don't do that none of these days. A lot of these days, a lot of hosts, they just host and get paid with the owner goes. See, I had the privilege back then to where I split the dough when I bought in.
So you got equity.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, where I bought the West Side of them, like I'm talking about all the artists from the West, they can tell you. don't even call it on that. And I combine it with the East, being how it was back then, but all us got along, you know what I'm saying? I made that happen, man. And like, you know, it was a blessing, and the rest was history. For me just being a host and continue to do hits, and that's when, you know, I met Never Again, you know what I'm saying? And by that time, my mom was on the deathbed, down from cancer. You know what I'm saying? I was going through what I was going through, you know what I'm saying? Trying to find my way to where shit just really happened to where it opened up for me, bro, from there.
Yeah, man, you took off with it too. All I can remember is like the passion that you had, like when you got on that stage, man. Like, you know what I mean? At that time, you know, Pac had died and shit, and
yeah,
man, no cappuccino, and you like the next best thing to him.
yeah.
Man, you know, I fuck with them boys for real, like, and nigga at the time, bro, like. And you wasn't even trying, like, you wasn't riding nigga coattails, nothing, but just your presence.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean, what you had going on, man, and...
I kept it, you know, what they say these days, solid. And I look at it now like, music is power. Like, I have a lot of people now, bro, I'm gonna be honest with, they say, Thug, you still got it, but what you do, people have now, like, rap, got a time, you gotta be a certain age. I don't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I come from the stage of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Rap, like my wife told me, they from young, you know what I'm saying? Like 15 to 21, but hip hop, you know what I'm saying? It's eternal. Like R&B. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't what you do, is how you do it. And it ain't what you saying, is how you spit it. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, like, I had the same thing, right? So, like, we around the same age.
Yeah.
So we like really hip hop babies. Like we
some
the
best
genre was invented around the time we were born. So you know when they say, "Oh, you too old to rap" or whatever, like
I heard that a lot, bro. A lot.
But like they didn't have this until we were born. You get what I'm saying? Like so they can't really say you too old to do it because it's only what. 40-something years old, hip hop. On what?
Yeah.
When was hip hop? Like, what, ain't but like 50 years old?
Yeah,
right?
and you know what shocking is? Some of the cats that we know, even some I knew that you know what I'm saying, prosper and still doing their thing. That started back then when we started. They were our age. They still getting paid our show, the old songs. So they were told to do it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's the mindset of how people think, man. And these days, I felt like they were telling me to keep doing what I'm doing because music is power. Somebody got to do it. It's energy. You know what I'm saying? I hear songs today, a lot of it be some shit I can't feel. I like hearing some shit that I can vibe on 10 years from now, 20 years from now and be like, that shit still right. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of cats, they don't make that no more.
Let me ask you this. What made you really fall in love with music and be like, you know what? I'm finna go all the way in with this shit. Like I go all the way in on the streets.
Yeah.
What made you flip that switch?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like I started, you know what I'm saying, like you said back then with the dance when Streamer Wheel was up, Sarah Showcase, you know what I'm saying, with the Yeet. So, but I used to DJ. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the young cats in Atlanta that DJ'd at the strip club, Pieces of Atlanta, no. But I was 15 back then. And
you talking about Montrose?
Yeah, at Montrose.
My first strip club?
With James. I was DJ though. But he didn't know my age, you know what I'm saying? My bottom beats, you know what I'm saying, back then was up there. Keisha, you feel what I'm saying? And I had 15 girls standing with my mama in here on, and the hood can witness this. You know what I'm saying? On my mama, true word. So they taught me the game. But I knew I had it in me, but I never did. But when I caught my 10 years sentence, starting in Wright Street, I said, well, get what? When I get out, you know what I'm saying, doing two things on me that I knew that. I said, what I'm gonna do? Listen to the song, I said, I'm gonna rap. Cause there was two cats in the dormitory at Wright Street.
Yeah.
They was rap hard. So I called myself going over there to the table, freestyle. That's what they did, bro. They laughed at me. I said, what? You know, I felt some type of way. So remind you, you know, you get a sentence, in Rice, they're gonna be a minute before you go down the road. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do 10. I went in my cell, took the comb, shut my door, you know that little slide up door back then. You know what I'm saying?
That back was shit work.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I wrote some shit. Beat on a little bump, you know what I'm saying? I wrote some shit. By the time it got time to go down the road through Jackson Diagnostics to Alto, that's when I wrote my first song. And you know what it was?
What?
Dougie, where you at now? And I was telling my mom on the phone, I was like, Mom, I need a rap now. And she was like, nigga, you be in the street. Tell you did what you did, that what got you down, I ain't know like you a throw, you need coming up. So I said, fuck it. Dougie, Cause I'm trying to come up with something unique. Cause I hear a lot of cats, they use people's names they see out in the movies. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody creative no more. You know, my mind run deep. I try to be creative, say some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like your name, like ain't nobody heard, you know what I'm saying? A unique household name. You know, I told him also by the time I got the Alto, it was a rock, man. I was taking over and like, my shit was so deep when I knew I had it to, you know how much cats down like to play basketball.
Yep.
Anybody Alto that were with me, they could tell you. It got to a point we being on the wall by the bathroom. They didn't even play basketball no more. They just wanted to hear me rap that Dougie, where you at now? To the point to where the one, you know what I'm saying, at the gym, to where everybody would come for concert. He will bet against another one in another state to bring their best rappers over there. That was all the time. They go against me. You know what I'm saying? I went concert and I won every time, man, and it showed me something then. And that's how I got my connection, you know what I'm saying, through Al, you know what I'm saying, and all through my folk through Death Row that was I was down there with, you know what I'm saying? With Craig Winter, and it was a blessing, man. And when I got out, I just stuck with it, you know what I'm saying, and it been on. It been some ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? And to make a long story short, I could have been out there, but a lot of cats seen what I seen back then. It ain't what you do, it's how far you willing to go. And I wasn't willing to sell my soul for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I knew my worth. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't finna undercut myself, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I knew about the blackball way back then through a lot of cats. You ain't willing to go abide by their rules and do what they do, they ain't gone. So Master P, he inspired me. You know what I'm saying? Baby, to be independent and try to get a distribution deal. But now with all the strings and all this shit, it's even easier now. I can blow up on my own. So, you know, I had to learn the new field because I started to where I was selling CDs out the trunk. You know what I'm saying? And even in that field, I used to go around selling CDs with nobody fuck with me. With males, you know what I'm saying? Dope boy out there had a car. I said, damn, what wrong? So get what I did. My sister read snaps out. She was shake dance, one in the top. Everybody know from her. I got the girl, put them in the days to do. You know what I'm saying? Took them to the mall, outside in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like Space Age Pimp. Let them sell the CD for $2 whatever. And niggas will buy it, cause get what? They gonna buy the CD cause they trying to holler at the female. So they gonna spend their money, and just because they spend their money, and they gonna play it. And then they come to realize like, damn, it was the best $2 I ever spent. I fought with them, so that's how I built my fan base to where everybody kind of knew who Dougie was. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you did that. Like, and I remember, take me back to Rob and my black tee.
Oh yeah.
He laid in my black tee.
See, a lot of people, they don't know
that
where
shit.
Well, black tea came about, man.
Talk to him.
Like, I'm from the west side, the same hood, you know what I'm saying? Block, corner, street, zone, you know what I'm saying? Bankhead over here in them trenches, man. You know what I'm saying? Where franchise boy from. So when I got out during that time, you remember white tea had done got hot.
Franchise boy.
Yeah, so I'm sitting at home one day, I'm like, going through Foot Locker, everybody had the long white tee. I was like, damn, you need to come up with a black tee. So I was vibing them. And I went to the studio with it. Me and Young Sean, R.I.P. to my dog, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? And I took it up there. We came over with the hook. Did it. Everything else was history. It was so many of us on there because we didn't expect the song to hit the way that it hit. But we took it to prime time. You know what prime time was?
I'm Calvin Harry.
Back then, even we were hot. Super Free, DJ Squeaky, and all them. He told my CEO $1. Shouts out to $1. Well, give me $500, play this song. He played it in prime time. He packed down. The crowd went crazy. Yep, in my black tee. You know what I'm saying? With Gucci on, and they were like, his coming out. The next day, I was at home laid up. It was on the radio. You know what I'm saying? We had to pay nothing to get on the radio.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
on
that shit went from mixtape type track to
yo
in rotation on all the radio stations.
Yeah, it happened that fast, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a blessing, you know, and everything. You know, it went from there, man. You know, but I hate the way things happen with it, along with it. You know what I'm saying? It changed a lot of lives. It's the gift and the curse, but it also did help a lot of lives. I don't need to call them names, man. A lot of people blew up and still forgot where they came from. And you know what I'm saying? The leaking and changing and shit, bro. And I hate to, well, when I got up there, like that theory in Atlanta is always this and that, like we can't get along. It was like, what side? See, when I left the street, it was like the East and the West would beef and they didn't get along like that. You know what I'm saying? When it should have been like that when all this all Atlanta, man.
Right.
We can get money. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I did and started, but the hate was real and it was still there, bro. I seen it, but I found a way to like move around and still do what I do. Cause like they say, it ain't where you from and where you at. Then a lot of cats they'll take off and make it before you, instead of bringing you in, they move farther apart. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being real and give a person their flowers and be like, you know what I'm saying, I remember this cat, this where this came from or whatever. If you ain't know this motherfucker jump out for you, your shit is history. You know what I'm saying? Like you out of sight and you out of mind. Yeah. Until the truth come out, but it'll take the people that know you back in them eras to speak up and be like, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna give you the truth behind this shit. Anybody can make a story that's fiction, but not the truth. A documentary, you know what I'm saying? To somebody to really put the title on that movie where it say true story, this is what really happened in life.
One last question for you. If you had a do-over, what would you do differently?
If I had a do-over, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. Through my journey, what I know now, I wish I would've known back then. I should have really learned the business side more. It's like I was so talented, well, and a lot of rappers do that. They'll tell you now, when you know you got bars for days and lyrics, you be like, I can spit shit anytime and put it down. You make a song out of a song, but you ain't learning the business aspect. This shit, 90% business.
Yeah, I was about to say 90% business.
You know what I'm saying? So I know where you were coming from. So I had to backtrack, slow down, and learn it. When I should have did it off the rip. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be a downfall. And you got a lot of artists now, the reason why a lot of artists go broke, they know they got the hits in the song. They don't want to do the hard work. They rather hire somebody, they buddy, they agent or somebody, and handle all their paperwork and do shit, and you just being you see what I'm saying, like the engine. Yeah. Running this shit, making songs and stuff. But you ain't doing the paperwork, making sure your percentage of what you doing or your crowd going to you.
Cause those niggas might be robbing you.
Yeah.
Your business manager.
That's basically what I was trying to say.
You know, your agent, like all that shit, like
your lawyer, all of them.
Your lawyer, all like taking points.
Real, man. I had to say that, bro. In these times, you can do a lot of shit yourself. But like I say, what you willing to do and how far you willing to go, man. You know what I'm saying? It's sad and it's true, and we need to wake up, man, They come together like we see now. Motherfucker be in the same hood. Beef. Who got the best song do this? Who did this? Who snitched? Who told? But you put a lot of these niggas in that situation when they facing time, man. They can fish their mouth to say anything. They gonna talk. They play hard cause they been misguided, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Wait.
Well, now I work for me and you, no matter where we from, get some money together, man, like these Mexicans, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what for, like, I congratulate you. Instead of procrastinate you, hate on you, look at you sideways, or speak shit that I don't even know about you. You know what I'm saying? I work for the be right here, the link in the chain. We can get money to go. And that's some shit I hate to see a lot of us can't do.
Yeah, you know, that's by design.
Yeah.
What they call it, divide and conquer, right?
Yeah, man. And the way this shit built now, man, with these youth, you know, we grew up back then, right?
Yeah.
We can fall out. We'll fight, but get what? You my partner. We can be mad at each other for 2 months. You can go somewhere in another club and get jumped on, whatever, and I hear about it. Get what, nigga? I'm still going to walk with you. I'm still mad at you till we make up.
Yeah.
But nigga, this my dog.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like now these days, these niggas kill their buddy, man, in 1 day or 1 week. Off of he say, she say, I call both on fucking the same little thought. You know what I'm saying? Or the mind that add up want to be like each other. I'm not like that, man. My shit is too well. I be wanting all my partner now, we get money together, bro. The same amount. If I got a Benz, the new Benz, and your girl says like, oh, Thug got a new Benz, get what? You got one too, the same model. I get $1 million house, niggas, you next door with $1 million. So it ain't no reason for it to be mad at each other on each other. What? We can do what? The same shit. If you up, your job is to keep me on the level you want. And invest. I'm not trying to leech off you or whatever. You see what I'm saying? I'm coming to you and you my partner with a blueprint. Like they say, you give a person a fish to eat for a day. You teach them how to feed to eat for a lifetime. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to come to you with a blueprint. I need this right here. And I'm going to go with it and make it successful. Hear what? You never know. If you fall, get what? You're going to never fall because you invested in me. We still got this one. This how the mob do, right? You got this coming store, right? Your name ain't got to be on. We got this running. You feel what I'm saying? So a person can never fall because everybody in your circle eating. So if a nigga act stupid, hating on you doing something sideways, it ain't about the money. It mean it's up here. It's something wrong with his mind state, bro, and his brain. Cause the money is no longer in that conversation. And I tell anybody, loyalty take you farther than money. I'm gonna overlook my money, buy you out. But if you know I'm solid and I'm loyalty with you, my word and my bond, we up through though. You know what I'm saying? Cause that mean I ain't gonna never fold on you. Ain't no price on our relationship. Ain't no price on what the fuck we do. Loyalty gonna stick. Money can't buy us out. Tender dick niggas can't buy us out. You feel what I'm saying? And we gonna ride. See, a lot of cats, they spend on their code, they'll go a long way. My mama told me, bro, when I was young, right? And no offense to my sisters and that though. I used to fuck with a couple females, I ain't never understand that shit, you know what I'm saying? Playing on a nigga, breaking a nigga hard. My mama won before she died. She said, babe, you all crying about these little girls, Baby J. You know, that was my nickname my mama gave. It was Baby J back then. She be like, I'm a woman. This little hole we got, it open and close. Nigga can't beat it up. He can't hurt it. You feel what I'm saying? Is you gonna love her or let it go? Then she told me, stop telling these little females you loving and whatever to get in their pain. Cause I'm a woman. If we like you, we gonna fuck you regardless.
Tell them the truth.
Yo, so I did that. Before I said, oh, do you love him? Hell no, Sean. I might like you. You might grow it a little, but right now, look, and get what? I still got to push. You see what I'm saying? The truth will take you a long way. And the reason I say that because you tell a person how you is off the real, they already know what to expect. So they can't say you didn't tell them that. You know what I'm saying? Right or wrong, they can't say. And another thing like we gotta tell people, man, we all be on the IG, like my food, Flex and Floyd, like they up or whatever. But we don't check with each other. You never know what a person going through. Unless you ask. What I hear you sometimes say, what's up, bro? You good?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be me checking up on you. You know what I'm saying? It'd be on you to open up. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, but you have some people, they, like, the way the world done got so shell-shocked, I'm gonna be scared to let them know they down and what they going through. Cause you got some motherfuckers that you will trust, they'll fold on. Like, I don't have some of my friends, I don't tell you. Cause I don't been down. I don't been down late. Get out hit. Hey, bro, I need this and that or whatever. What they do? Call me back. You know else. Or act like they ain't see your text. You feel what I'm saying? But sooner they get a sight that you doing good, well, then they want to come around and forget about the time when you down and you needed them, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't roll like that, man. If I'm down with you, I'm all the way down. I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you need something with me and you down, even I ain't got, it's still in my heart, in my mind to let you know, like, bro, I'm fucked up like you right now.
Yeah.
But if I come across some, I got you. But it ain't about that no more, man. A lot of these niggas, you think they be your friends or whatever, they rather shine on you and go to the next motherfucker and talk about you. Like, so he hit me, he needed this. Whoa, he back, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm doing it. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, man. Life too short for it, bro.
Real, you know, you gotta let these folk crawl themselves out.
Yeah.
Let God sort them out. And as long as you stay true to, you know, your integrity and how you kick, that's all we could do. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, it ain't like it used to be, bro. Like, I remember times I don't had a couple of guys I know ain't gonna call that name, like, when I was up on help or whatever, get on their feet. And it's a true story, we know it be strange. When you get them on they fought, it show you they was only there temporary for a minute. They would get up and say, fuck you. The cycle continue. You see them with a whole nother group of niggas that you don't even know. You see what I'm saying? Bother with them when they get up. Put on, not coming back to the table with you. You feel what I'm saying? They move on, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't cry with spoiled milk, man. You know what I'm saying? You damn sure can't get a good bowl of cereals out of it in the morning time. So you just gotta
Wipe it up and throw it in the trash.
Gotta keep pushing, man. You know what I'm saying? Life goes on, and like you got to really pay attention to what's going on out here, man. And you got to really know your worth. And y'all cats gotta really know if you got something good, ain't nothing out here.
I'm trying to switch it, bro.
We all made off energy. So the shit you do in life, pay attention to it. You got good people in your life, hold on to them. Don't fuck over them, you know what I'm saying? Cause it ain't gonna work. You're gonna be punished in the end. And you can bet your dollar on that, man, cause this shit crazy, man. Your word is your bond, man. And like, you can say anything out your mouth, but actually speak louder than word. People gonna go out what you show them instead of what you tell, man.
The shit show.
Yeah, and you know, this is the world we live in. We're gonna take an intermission right now, man. You know what I'm saying? This your boy Thugger, yo, Thugger, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm with my motherfucking dog, man. My brother, my day one, man. My A1, man. Stay true, man, on what you motherfucking do. You know what I'm saying? Cause we don't play, and this is your podcast, so they say. Holla. Yeah.